Hello, welcome back to Strictly Speaking. I am Janet Snakehole-Macklin.
And I am Snakehole-Macklin.
Week 5.
Week 5. What did you think?
Well, okay. It was interesting. Let's just say that. So.
Did you like it overall?
Yeah, I mean, once again, the scoring was off a little bit, but I mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
it always is.
Anyone who's watching, we're doing this. It's currently Wednesday. We're a bit late because we've been busy.
Very busy.
Yeah, neither of us were available on Sunday to do the recording, so we're doing it on Wednesday. I will try and get this up before Saturday.
Yeah.
So, before we talk about week 5, we do need to discuss the elephant in the room, that being Amanda Abington.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it was announced on Monday that she has officially quit the competition.
Yeah. And how do you feel about that?
Okay, I feel I'm kind of mixed on this because I didn't really approve of her being on the show because I very firmly believe I have very certain beliefs that I just don't think it's fair that I don't think that people who okay. I'm quite an activist, I care very deeply about, LGBT rights, and that's kind of bothered me, the fact that she's being given a platform on the BBC, because it's complicated. I don't wish any harm upon her, and if quitting Strictly was the right decision for her, then I respect that, and I hope that she gets if she needs any help, then, get the help. I hope she gets the help that she needs, because I do think that, okay, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm very confused because I haven't seen her post, but what I have heard of it, she didn't mention Giovanni, and I'm very fussed about that.
She hasn't.
Okay, yeah. At least, I don't know what to say about this. Basically, I'm an activist, and I care very deeply about people. I'm not trans myself, but I support trans people, and I support all LGBT people, and because they have rights, they deserve to have the same rights as us, and so yeah, I don't know. I'm very mixed on it because I really don't.
It's basically a very complicated situation.
Yeah, again, I don't really like her that much, but I mean, I don't wish any harm upon her, and I hope she gets the help that she needs. That's all I'll say, because I don't know how I'm gonna. Okay, at least now after this we don't have to talk about her ever again. Okay, so.
I know, and I mean, she was a good dancer though. That is the thing.
Yeah, but, she was a good dancer. I'll give her that.
Yeah, you gotta give her that. Yeah,
I will give her that. Okay, so also, we've also had, what did you think about, the dance-off on Sunday? Because that was a little bit complicated, I thought.
Did you think? Who would you have saved?
I honestly don't know. I guess they kind of made the right decision because Zara didn't make as many mistakes, but Eddie was also a little bit more technical. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it could have gone either way.
Really? Wow. No, I think Zara was better, and she performed better in the dance-off than she did on Saturday night, I thought.
Okay, okay, let's start off by talking about Eddie.
Yeah.
Once again, we called it.
I'm very sad to see him go, because I liked him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, when me and my mum were watching it, the one thing that we were saying is, like, poor Bobby.
Oh, yeah, I know, because Eddie was, like, his best friend.
Yeah, I was saying, oh dear, well, Bobby, you have to go on your own. You have to you don't have anyone to vent to about Diane anymore, so you have to take all the crap from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did have a bad feeling about Eddie just from seeing the Friday rehearsal footage. I just had a bad feeling, and it was a bad feeling because it wasn't. It didn't. Yeah. God.
Sambas are just always bad, to be honest. Sambas are like bad luck, basically.
I mean, it depends on who it is. Bobby's samba was good, and obviously, I mean, there's been a lot of really good sambas over the years. Remember Danny Mac's samba?
Yeah, that was a very good samba.
Yeah, I mean, not all sambas are bad, but it can, be known as the dance of death in some cases, and in Freddie's case, it unfortunately was.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that means 2 sambas on the trot, one after the other, have made people leave because Jody, he obviously did a samba, and then obviously now him.
He didn't do a samba, he did a salsa to a song called Samba.
Oh my god, I said the same thing last week, didn't I?
Yes, I corrected you twice.
Yeah, you have. Oh my gosh, was it a salsa?
It was a salsa.
I thought it was a samba.
It was a salsa, but the song was called Samba de Janeiro.
Oh my gosh, I remember you saying that now, but I literally thought it was a samba.
Yeah, Les Dennis, he went out on a samba though, so I guess your point is still, right about samba being dance of death, but I think whatever dance I think whatever dance Les did would have been the dance of death anyway, so.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah, also, just a little thing I noticed. This is the 3rd consecutive year that Karen has placed 12th.
Wow. That is weird.
3 consecutive years. Is that like the 12th place curse?
Oh my gosh, that's actually really weird, because, yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just think, is this really going to happen to Karen again? But, I guess it was. And, I mean, poor Zara, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Zara's dance either. I thought they were going to be the bottom 2, and they were.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was, it wasn't her best, but I thought she did a lot better in the dance-off, though, like I said earlier on.
Yeah, but I mean, it was still quite stiff, I thought, and there was a lot of lifting.
Yeah, which was probably to cover up.
Yeah, like how long that lift lasted when he was like doing the angel lift, and then they kind of like swung her as he was putting her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit awkward.
But it was good though, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I am 99% sure that she's going home this week, though.
Yeah, I think she might be, which is really sad, because to be honest, I think she's doing a good job.
I actually have written a list of how I think the rest of the placements are going to go, and I will read them out once we talk about everyone else.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of... one of the things that most infuriated me... Ellie.
Yeah, and her low score.
What
such
on
a good
earth
dance.
was that? That should have been like a 39 at least.
Yeah, exactly. What score did she get? Do you remember?
She got 37, but like Shirley literally said that everything was perfect and gave her a 9.
So why?
Anton
Honestly,
said,
what is going on with that scoring?
Yeah, and Anton said that everything was just right, and that was your moment that everything was just right. 9.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
that's
what
just,
was that?
It doesn't add up. It really doesn't.
Like, I can understand, I mean, I say people saying she got a 40, like, I mean, if Craig didn't give, if Hamza Salsa didn't get a 40, I don't think that Ellie's Pasta would have got a 40, but it should have gotten at least 39.
Yeah, I mean, if they're saying it's perfect, then it should definitely be, like, a 10.
Yeah, I, honestly, at this point, I mean, she could literally, like, do the most amazing dance in history, and they still wouldn't give her a 10.
Yeah, exactly. I know, it's just, like, I feel, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Definitely prefer other people to her, which is not right.
Yeah, she's in my final, in my dream final. Okay, yeah, going back to the whole thing with you know who. I'm glad about the thing. I did post a comment on TikTok about it, on one of the like ways I found out about it. I did comment saying, I mean, I'm glad she's gone, but that does mean I'm gonna have to kick someone out my dream final.
Oh no, was she in your final then?
No, I'm not kicking her out. I mean, I had a dream final of Bobby, Nigel, Leighton, and Ellie, but now I have to kick someone out. And I think I'm gonna kick out Nigel just because he hasn't been as consistent as the other 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my dream final. My dream final is Bobby, Leighton, and Ellie. However, last year my dream final was Hamza, Helen, Tyler, and Will, and I only got half of that. So probably won't end up being that.
Yeah. Oh no.
Probably won't end up being that.
No, I don't know who my. So who would be your dream final?
Now it's Bobby, Leighton, and Ellie.
Bobby, Leighton, and Ellie. Yeah. Do you think Leighton will get to the final?
I mean, even if he's in a few dances, I do think that he will be saved by the judges because he is really good.
He is really good. I think he will get to the final. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I do think he could be in quite a few dance-offs though towards the end. He can be like Ashley Roberts and just end up in like 3 consecutive dance-offs at the end.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be okay though for quite a few weeks.
Yeah, a few more weeks he'll be okay. But if he ends up in the second half of the leaderboard, I think that's his death sentence.
Yeah, definitely.
What did you think of Leighton's dance though?
I thought it was really good. I mean, you literally cannot tell who the professional is at all, can you?
Yeah, it was amazing. I did have a panic attack again when I saw his afro.
Pardon?
I have, the whole afro curse on Strictly.
No.
Aston and Tyler both, should have, were in the dance-off and won their dance-offs, but they came down to Shirley's decision and she sent them home and they were both wearing an afro. I could have worded that better, but...
There's a lot of curses.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not the only one that noticed it. I told you about it when it happened. I was like, I told you it's the afro curse. After Tyler went home, I was like, it's the afro curse. Shirley hates afros. And so when I saw Leighton was wearing an afro, I was like, oh dear.
Oh gosh.
But I mean, then after his dance, I didn't need to worry.
Pardon?
After his dance, I didn't need to worry, though.
Yeah, no, you did not need to worry. Even if he was in the dance-off, he would have been through straight away.
Yeah, they wouldn't need to bother doing the dance-off.
Yeah, you could have just said, yeah, the other person's going home.
Yeah. Then, what about Annabelle and Johannes? They opened the show with a Charleston to a very questionable song choice.
Oh, see, I liked it. You keep not liking their song choices. I think it's good. I mean, not their song choices, but, the song. I thought it was really good, but she did make mistakes.
Yeah, I noticed the Feather Boa mistake.
Mistakes were inevitable.
Yeah.
They happen.
I did notice her,
What did you think?
I mean, yeah, I do think, again, it was the issue of her going first, but, I mean, I think 5 was way too harsh. I would have given it a 7, like the other judges.
Yeah, but it was good. I think if she just hadn't made those mistakes, it would have been higher.
Yeah, I also was a little bit... I didn't really approve of the song choice. I mean, the music was better this week. The music and song choices were generally better this week, but except for Annabelle, I didn't really think that song would work as a Charleston, and it didn't completely.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because she's doing a tango this week, which I think, will be good to see a new side of her. Yeah, because we saw how well her waltz went, so I'm hoping, I have high hopes for this tango.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Okay, then we had Nigel and Katya.
Yeah. To be honest, he's not my favourite. I think his best dance was, the first dance that he did, but other than that, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was going great. I mean, I liked it. I did like it. I mean, it was going great until he kicked her. To be honest, I'm going to rewind that back because I saw the mistake, but I didn't actually see the moment when he kicked her, so I can't find the exact moment, but I do know that, I can tell, you can tell, the second half of it didn't exactly quite go as well as the first half, but on It Takes Two, they did do, a slow-mo, close-up of it in the, in rehearsal. So, yeah.
Oh, eBay. I might have to have a look at that.
Yeah, on Monday on It Takes Two, they they had a look back on the weekend, and then it showed as they was talking about the kicking thing, it showed a zoom in on when he kicked her. So yeah.
I really am not. I haven't watched It Takes Two at all. I mean, I just haven't got enough time. But maybe when I have a bit more time, I will definitely be watching It Takes Two.
Yeah, well, Vicky Gill's on it tomorrow, so you can look at all the cool costumes.
Oh, that's exciting. Do they always do Vicky Gill what's the day tomorrow? On a Thursday?
Yeah.
Do they? Oh,
yeah. Then we talked about Eddie. Okay, what about Krishnan?
Oh, see, you don't like him. I know you don't like him. But I think he's good. Wasn't my favourite dance of his, but he's good.
I mean... okay, look, it's been fun, okay? It's been very fun having you on, Krishnan, so that I can, make fun of you every week. However...
Oh, but he's good!
However... he is better than I thought he would be. I'll say that. He is better than I thought he would be. I thought he would be rubbish at Strictly. I'll say that.
Yeah.
He is better than I thought he'd be. And I'll give him one more week. He is going to be next to go after Zara. He has to be next out. Zara's next, then it's him.
No. I think he'll get... I really do.
He'll get where?
I think he'll get further than in 2 weeks' time. I do.
As long as he's not going to make it to the final. If he makes it to the final, I will scream.
Yeah, he won't make it to the final, but he could do.
Don't.
He could do if he really does improve.
Not if he ends up in the dance with Leighton.
Well, yeah, no. If that happens, just don't even bother doing the dance off.
Okay. I agreed with Craig. I liked his footwork was good. His frame was a little bit off. Then we had Angela and Carlos.
Oh yeah, which I thought Craig was being very mean.
Me too.
Yeah. He was like, he even said to Carlos, I think you've run out of ideas at the end. Well, that's just mean.
Yeah, like, what was with that? That was so, like, I mean, Angela, I think she's honestly becoming one of my favourites. Like, I really like her.
Yeah.
I thought they were way too mean to her.
Yeah.
I thought her dance was good.
I think they don't give her very high scores, which I think is very unfair.
I mean, except for the Charleston, they gave her high scores, but I mean, not high enough.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, exactly. I was literally expecting like really high score for that. But yeah, I think they need to score her higher and be nicer to her.
Well, she is doing a Paso Doble this week. I mean, she's back to Latin. Latin is more of her strength. So.
Yeah. Although it's still kind of very in hold and stuff, so I don't know whether it will be... I don't think it will be her favourite. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, we talked about Ellie and Leighton. What about Bobby?
Bobby, I mean, really good, I thought. I mean, I didn't think his dance last week was that bad, which they seemed to think. But, yeah, I thought he was really good.
I absolutely loved him. I thought it was undermarked.
I mean, yeah, they did undermark a lot of people, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I've never noticed. I mean, this is again, we're going off of a random rant about Diane, but I mean, I saw one of the comments on the YouTube video said that apparently, I mean, I've never noticed before. Craig does seem to have a thing against Diane, doesn't he?
He does what?
Every time, all of Diane's partners, he always seems to mark lower than the other judges.
Oh.
You know, I was looking back on the Wikipedia article of the 2018 series, and I looked looking at Joe's dances. Like, it would always be a thing where the judges would give him like 9s and 10s, and Craig would give him a 7.
Oh wow,
and it was
that's
like
not
that.
good.
It was like that last year as well, and also this year as well. Like, it's not fair.
That's not fair. He needs to be kinder to Diane.
Yeah, Shirley needs to be kinder to Karen as well.
Yeah.
I've noticed that before, the Shirley and Karen thing. Yeah.
Oh, really? What's happened with that then?
Yeah, Shirley's always been extra harsh on Karen. Like how she called Eddie's dance a dance disaster last week, even though it wasn't.
Yeah. I know, that was mean as well. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff.
I mean,
things
except for the 10 in movie week, but we that didn't happen, so we're just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, we'll ignore that.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby was undermarked, and especially the fact that I cannot believe Adam scored the same as Bobby.
Oh my gosh! Wow. I mean, what did you think of Adam's dance?
Okay, look, I mean, you know, I don't hate street dance, and I don't hate couples choice. I mean, again, we've had some legendary couples choice routines over the years. Obviously, there was Rose's, Helen's. Trying to think of some more. Give me another iconic couples choice routine.
Pardon?
Give me an iconic couples choice routine.
Rose's.
I've already said that.
I mean, what about Faye's?
Yeah,
you
Faye.
said her?
Yeah, Faye.
Yeah.
There was also God, I had loads of them in my mind, and now I can't really remember them.
All I've got is, like, if you say couple's choice, the one that I mainly remember is Rose's. Like, that was iconic.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I really liked Chris Ramsey's.
Oh, I know whose. Bill Bailey's.
Oh yes, absolutely.
That was so good.
Harvey's.
Oh, what was his? I can't even remember.
He did the Coldplay. He did Sky Full of Stars. I don't know why I can't speak. And he got the first perfect score of that series.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll have to have a look back at that then.
Also, there was Max George's The Simpsons dance.
Oh, that was great. I loved that.
Yeah, and of course there was Dev's street dance, the Aladdin one.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, and also I know you weren't the biggest fan of it. I loved Tyler's street dance last year, and Hamza's as well.
Oh yeah, because I'm not the most massive fan of street dance, but like Bill Bailey's one, that one I absolutely loved.
Yeah, Fleur's was good.
Yeah, Fleur's.
Yeah, Ellie Taylor's was good. I don't
remember hers.
It was on Halloween. And yeah, Hamza. I said about Hamza. Hamza was great.
Oh yeah, Hamza's one. Yeah.
My point is, I don't hate couples choice. I don't hate street dance, and I don't think they should get rid of couples choice altogether. But I do think at this point there's been so many street dances that they all just kind of look the same now.
Yeah. So what do you think they should do instead?
I think if they're going to keep doing street dances, they should bring in a judge that actually knows how to judge street dance.
Oh, maybe they could just do Street Dance Week.
Yeah, but still, the judges don't know how to judge street dance.
Pardon?
The judges don't exactly know how to judge street dance, so there's not really any...
Maybe they could do a Street Dance Week where they have all the 4 judges and then a street dance kind of expert judge.
Yeah, or like, I mean, if I was to do a couple's choice, I'd probably rather do a contemporary routine. If I was on Strictly, I would do a contemporary routine.
Yeah.
Or like maybe theatre jazz, because the theatre jazz is like the only one that actually really like makes sense for Strictly, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing, because I would have given Adam's Dance a 7, I think, because, I mean, I don't know if it's because I did like it, but I just think because there's been so many street dances, they're all kind of blending into one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're all kind of got a similar vibe to them, so they are all kind of quite similar.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I really enjoyed Chris Ramsey's street dance, and that's probably one of my favourite street dances that they've done.
Oh, wow. No, Bill Bailey's.
Yeah, Bill Bailey's was... Yeah, that was probably better, I'd say. But obviously the best one is Rose. I mean, I know it's not a street dance, but it's still the best couple's choice they've ever done, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. It was just...
and
so
Helen.
good.
And Helen.
Oh, Helen's one. Oh, how could we forget about Helen's one? That one was so good.
Yeah. Rose, Helen, Bill Bailey, they're the best ever, I think. The best couple's choices.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. 110%.
I don't think they should get rid of couple's choices, but I do think that it's about time for a shake-up with the couple's choices, because it's getting kind of repetitive now.
Yeah. Yeah, totally agree.
I just don't think that's just not right, the fact that Adam's dance got the same as Bobby. Like, Bobby was way better than Adam.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then we had Zara. Then we were talking about Zara. Finally, we had Angela Rippon and Kai. She got to fulfill her lifelong dream of performing an Argentine tango on Strictly.
I mean, how is she so flexible? First of all, that's my first question.
I love Argentine tangos. I thought she was really good. I really enjoyed her dance.
Yeah, I thought it was really good as well. But I hate how there are so many comments saying she doesn't deserve those scores and all of that. So I do get a little bit scared that she might get knocked out soon.
Okay, the main thing I was saying when I was watching it on Saturday, I was saying to my mum and my grandma, I was saying it's okay. She's really good. I really like Angela Rippon, and I really enjoy her dancing. But it's we're going into week 6. It's about time she did a quick dance.
Like what? She's done a cha-cha.
Yeah, she did a cha-cha, but
they did slow it down a lot.
And she did a quick step, but that was a really slow quick step.
Yeah. What would you want to see her do?
I mean, I would like to see her do a samba or a jive, but this week she is doing a Charleston, which...
Is she?
Yeah, I'll tell you what everyone's doing. I've got the hold on, you might hear a little do-do.
Oh, I had a look earlier on at it. Didn't realise she was doing a Charleston.
Yeah,
wow.
Zara's doing a Charleston to Jeepers Creepers.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't think that's going to go well.
No, I think she's going home. Yeah, Nigel's doing Cha-Cha-Cha.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Frankenstein because the song's called "I Was Made for Loving You."
Oh, okay.
There's
Murder on the Dance Floor. One of the songs they're using is Murder on the Dance Floor.
Yeah, that's Ellie's doing a salsa.
I love that song.
I don't really know it that well.
Google it. You listen to it today and tell me whether you like it.
Yeah, Christian's doing Viennese Waltz.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Christopher Rose, I'm thinking maybe Vampire. No, it's not going to be a vampire because Leighton's being a vampire. He's doing Vampire.
No wrong.
I love
Olivia Rodrigo.
I love Vampire. I've listened to it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angela Rippon doing Charleston to Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of worried that it might end up being a really slow Charleston. But I mean, I'm trusting Kai because I actually don't know whether to trust Kai because he did 2 Charlestons before. One where he got a 39, and then the second one he got eliminated on. So I don't know. Yeah. Then Ellie doing Murder on the Dance Floor. I don't know what theme it's going to be. Yeah, Annabelle's doing Tango to Need You Tonight by In Excess.
Very nice.
Yeah, Angela Pasadoble to Swan Lake. I think that's going to be really cool. I mean, the song choice is really cool. I don't know about the dance, but Adam's doing Magic Moments, American Smooth. Bobby is doing a Cha-Cha-Cha to Come On My House. I'm thinking... People have been saying that might be a haunted house theme.
Oh.
So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Leighton doing Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. That's going to be...
Oh, yeah, cool. I love that song. So, but I love Murder on the Dance Floor as well by Sophie Ellis-Bextor, so I'm excited to see that one. Who's dancing to that one?
Ellie.
Oh, okay. What dance is it?
Salsa.
Salsa. That would be interesting to see.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought it was a... Would I have thought it was a salsa dance? I don't know.
I was hoping that they would be dancing to Somebody's Watching Me, but
maybe next year.
maybe it's a pro dance.
Yeah, maybe the pro dance.
Because that needs to happen. Somebody's Watching Me. That needs to happen. Halloween week.
Yeah. Send Strictly an email.
Yeah, I'll if I ever work on Strictly, there's a few things I would fix. That's one of them. I will if I become a producer on Strictly, I will force Diane to dress up as Ariel for movie week.
Yeah.
I will force there to be Somebody's Watching Me on Halloween week.
Yeah.
It's like a cha-cha-cha. And I would force them to pay the professional dancers more.
Wow. You will be changing a lot of things.
You know, the professional dancers, they do the most work and they get paid the least.
Oh no! I saw.
It's
Did you watch
awful.
a TikTok or something about that? Because
Yes,
I saw that too.
Shirley gets paid like £500,000 per episode, and then the professional dancers get like 50,000. That's not fair.
Oh no, that's ridiculous. I think we watched the same TikTok video because I saw that as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely unacceptable, and that needs to be fixed.
That does need to be fixed.
Yeah, because they do the most work. The show would be nothing without them. Okay, they need to be paid more.
Yes, the most. More than the judges. The judges just sit there and write stuff, and that's it.
Tess and Claudia, they don't really need to do much. They just need to say who's coming on and talk to them afterwards. They don't. They probably do less than the judges. So like, why do they get paid the most? Pay the dancers more. So, a few extra things. I will. First of all, I'll give you my predictions of the elimination order.
Okay.
So, I'm pretty sure 10th place this week is going to be Zara and Graziano going out.
Yeah.
Then Krishnan and Lauren, 9th place.
Yeah.
8th place, unfortunately, I do think it might be Annabelle and Johannes.
Oh no!
I know, that's awful. 7th place, I'm thinking Adam and Luba.
See, I think Adam and Luba would be before Annabelle.
I don't know. Adam's more well known than Annabelle, I think.
Yeah.
Then 6th place I think will be Angela and Carlos.
Okay, yeah.
She's the first to go out on a dance off against Leighton.
Oh, yeah.
5th place I think will be Angela and Kai. They'll let her get to the quarterfinal, but then that's unfortunately.
No, I don't think she's gonna get that far.
I don't know. I mean, based on if they keep up, giving her these like kind of dances, then I think they're trying to get her as far as possible. I think.
Yeah.
4th place, getting kicked out semi-final by Leighton is everyone lose their minds because Nigel Harmon gets kicked out at the semi-final in a dance against Leighton.
Oh no, I think Nigel will be a bit earlier than that. Shall I generate my list soon?
Okay, and then we have the top 3 of Bobby, Ellie, and Leighton. Bobby will win, and Ellie and Leighton are co-runners up.
Oh yeah, to be honest, I agree with that last one.
I mean, honestly, I would be okay with Ellie and Vito winning because I really enjoy them.
Pardon?
I would be okay with Ellie and Vito winning because I really enjoy them.
Yeah, they would also be good if they won as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now it's time for before we wrap up. Yeah? It's time for updates.
Okay.
32. Bobby and Diane are dancing the Viennese Waltz in week 5.
Wow.
So did Rose. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Dancing the Viennese Waltz in week 5.
Wow. That is just a sign.
Yeah. 33. Diane's dress for the Viennese Waltz was the same colour as Rose's dress was.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, quick thing. What on earth was Bobby wearing for that dance?
Did you not like it?
I mean, I didn't dislike it, but I thought it was kind of weird that Diane was wearing this like very beautiful rose gold wedding dress and he's wearing his pyjamas.
Yeah.
34. I didn't watch the musical act or anything, but on the results show, the musical guest was Bastille, performing the same song that Joe and Diane did their Paso Doble to.
Wow.
And this one absolutely freaked me out when I figured out. I was doing some maths for some reason. I don't know why. I just felt the need to do the math because the math wasn't mathing for me when I was trying to imagine something on my head.
Yeah.
The date of the final this year is the 16th of December.
Oh, is it?
Which will be exactly 5 years since Joe and Diane were in the final and they announced their relationship.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. That freak. I was doing the math. I was like, okay, so add 7, and then I was like, really? And I googled what date is the Strictly final on, and then it said 16th of December. That's crazy. I flipped. I lost it. I was like, oh my god, this is. I was less confident about both the proposal and the winning thing because I saw Diane's Q&A of how her family aren't coming over for Christmas anymore.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we send a love to Diane's dad as well. Hope he gets better.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, but like I just think it would work so well, my idea, because I can just totally see it, because then they'll have the final, they'll win. Joe runs on after everything's being cut off. He gets on one knee, says, "Diane, I love you. Will you marry me?" She says yes. Then a few days later he announces it on an Instagram post, and everyone loses their minds. And then between now and then sometime between then and the next 2 years, they will get married on a beach in Australia. And all the Strictly people will be there, and Reverend Richard Cole will be the minister.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be so good. Honestly, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and The Wanted will perform live the songs.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, Dev and Tyler will work together to create an awesome wedding playlist.
Yeah.
I haven't decided what Bobby will do yet. He'll probably do the catering, because then he can serve fish and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be.
I don't know. I'm not saying that this will happen, but I just think it would work so perfectly.
It really would. It would.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going with the agreement that Zara's going to be going out next week. Who do you think is going to be with her in the dance-off?
Oh, that is tricky. I'm going to go with... Oh, I don't want it to be Annabelle, but it might. Or could it be...
I'd hope it'd be Krishnan, but I mean, I don't think it will, unfortunately.
I don't think it will. I'm thinking it could be Nigel.
I mean, could be a shock.
I'm going to go with Nigel.
I'm going to go with Krishnan or Annabelle.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm going to vote for Annabelle. And Bobby, obviously, for you.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Annabelle.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll have to wait and see until next week.
Yeah, so yeah, see you next week then, I guess, for Strictly Speaking.
See you next
week. Week
for
6,
Strictly
Halloween
Speaking.
week. Halloween.
What week is that?
Week 6, Halloween week.
Week 6, Halloween week. Oh, exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky week.
Yeah. Okay.
See you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.